Welcome back to a new video. Today's video is focused on Young Rock, Season 3, Episode 9, entitled It All Goes Back to Childhood. And the official synopsis of this episode is Hawaii, 1986. Rocky travels overseas to visit Andre the Giant on a set of The Princess Bride. Dewey's sudden growth spur leads to trouble. And before I give out my review, please like the video, dislike the video, subscribe or comment. Follow me on Instagram at Aurelius Reviews, where you will find more reviews on different movies and TV shows. Episode 9 wasn't a bad watch, as this episode focused on a few different things with most of these characters, such as trouble, issues, forgiveness, problems, just all kinds of just different things, and a few surprise appearances in here as well. But yeah, so here we go. As the episode just starts off in the present time, as Prime Minister Angela is giving out a speech to the people of Belgium with Dwayne with her. Surprisingly, Randall Park is nowhere to be seen at all in this episode, which is pretty surprising. I wonder what happened with that. She talks about making unpopular choices and things like that. And then we just get into the story of 1986. Ada and Rocky are still trying to make their wrestling promotion something more serious. Rocky and Leah still have issues going on that is still separating the family. In the meanwhile, though, Dwayne is on some crazy time, still stealing Snickers from the stores, having a huge growth spur as well too. Like, he became a different person, and this growth spur, more trouble. And that is exactly what happens in this episode. Thanks to his growth spur, which makes him look like a freaking 18 or 20-year-old person, he's able to sneak his friends into an R-rated movie. He buys beers and stuff for them, I don't know, with a fake ID. He gets arrested because police thinks he's on some EDP 444 type of time, and he has to go to jail with Felice Johnson, but he gets bailed out and stuff like that. And it's just all bad from here on there. And in the meanwhile, though, Rocky visits Andre the Giant while he is filming the movie The Princess Bride. And everything is going well at first with the two. They're just catching up on old times, just talking about a lot of different things, until the conversation takes a turn for the worse, where the topic of sensitivity is brought up. It then just leads to more conversations about different emotions, such as fear, abandonment issues, pain of just different things happening, like Rocky having to go out on his own at like 13 years old, just stuff like that between those two. And also in this episode, we just saw Alpha and Sika once again. It's been quite a while since we've seen these two. Alpha is still pissed off at Rocky for basically abandoning him at Saudi Arabia, and he just violates him on the phone, cursing him out and stuff like that. But he apologizes to him later on as their family, the two make up. Leah and Ada, they make up as well too, thanks with the help of Rocky and Alpha. And yeah, just all kinds of just different emotions being put into play. People finally forgiving each other, letting things go, just healing, as you can see in this episode. But yeah, Dwayne went to jail, had to do some time and stuff like that, honestly. So yeah, the episode just basically ends with just Prime Minister Angela exposing Dwayne's secret to the people of Belgium about the coffee deal with the United States, trying to make that happen. And she says that Belgium will never have any trades with the United States, just making it more difficult for Dwayne and everything else. Yeah. Episode 9 wasn't a bad watch. Some moments in here were pretty funny to see, like Alpha cursing out the Rocky on the phone, which is pretty hilarious. Some interesting moments, like people forgiving each other, apologizing and stuff like that. Some of my predictions that I have now is that I think it's going to take the rest of the season for this coffee deal to happen. I think somehow, some way, Dwayne is going to get his coffee deal. Dwayne is going to get coffee back for the United States. I don't know how right now, but I just think that something big is still going to happen. Like, it has to at this point. But yeah, crazy flashbacks with Dwayne going to jail, the huge growth spur, still stealing Snickers on some crazy time and stuff like that. But episode 9, fine watch. Nothing much else to say though. Thank you for watching, and until next time.